Hi guys, welcome to Leah Reads 2.0. If you're still here on this channel and watching this, thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's been a while. I feel like I could sit down and kind of explain why I left and also what I did when I was gone, but I also just think, who cares? Why don't we just get on with the book content? So that's kind of what we're going to do. If you are one of the people that do care about where I went and what I was doing, just let me know. I am doing a vlog at the moment, so if you just let me know down below, I can include a section in my vlog where I talk about it. Up to you guys. I don't have to. Yeah. Also, I am in a hotel. I'm currently on holiday, if you're wondering what the background is. Hi, I'm in a hotel. So I thought, because this video is Leah Reads 2.0, I thought, why not start off with a video talking about my 2020 reading goals. If you don't care about this sort of stuff, that's fine. Another video is coming soon. But yeah, let's talk about it. I have 5 goals for my reading for next year. The first one is I want to read 100 books. It's currently the 27th of December, and so far I've read 89 books. I don't think I will read another one. Maybe I could get up to 90, but I doubt it. But yeah, so I think that's fine, but I just want to step it up a notch and do 100. That would just be really satisfying. That's gonna be my Goodreads goal. Yeah, 100 books. Let's do it. My next reading goal is to read more diversely. I think before I started BookTube, I definitely read very diversely. I read books from hundreds of different countries. Hundreds? Okay, steady on, Jamie. Wow, okay. Scratch that. I read books from lots of different countries. I didn't read books from just Western countries. I read translations as well, and I mostly read adult, and I also read lots of different genres. But I think when I started BookTube, I kind of really wanted to catch up with all those books that everyone talks about and everyone hypes up all the time, and so I kind of started doing just YA contemporary or just YA fantasy, and maybe a couple of adult thrillers sprinkled in there as well. And I kind of want to go back to, not completely back all the way to how I was reading, but I do want to read lots of different genres as well. And yeah, there are lots of books on my bookshelf that have been on there for like 3 years now, because I started buying all these new books to keep up with like the BookTube trends. And yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. I definitely want to read a very wide variety of genres, because I think ultimately that's what made me stop making videos and stop reading, because I kind of burnt myself out and I felt like I was kind of reading only one type of book, and I don't want to do that anymore. I definitely want to read lots. So yeah, that's kind of the plan, is just to read as many different types of books as possible. I also want to get more into non-fiction. I want to give romance a go again. I know it's a bit of a controversial statement on my channel. And yeah, I want to try historical fiction. Yeah, there's lots I want to try. My third reading goal is to have a bit of a Goodreads glow up, if that makes sense. I want to start critically reading more again and writing proper reviews on Goodreads for the books I read. I was very much inspired by Mel to the Annie's recent video, where she gave a lot of tips for her Goodreads and how she kind of got so successful on Goodreads, because that was her main platform before she started BookTube. And it really inspired me to be like, yeah, no, I feel like I would have a really good time writing reviews, because I have a lot of thoughts to share all the time, and I feel like I'm really bad at articulating those thoughts, which is ironic because I started out in the book community here on BookTube, but I really want to just sit down, write reviews. I think it would be really, really fun, and I just want to give it a go. So thank you, Melanie, for giving me this inspiration. I'm definitely going to use all your tips, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna buy like a specific notebook as well to write down heaps of different notes as I read as well. I just really want to inform people and help people out when they decide what book to read. And I love reading reviews as well. Like after I read the book, I will then go and see what other people thought. I love it, so I kind of want to dive into that sort of thing as well. I'm rambling about that now, but yeah, that's my third goal. Look, I know I keep looking at myself, by the way, and not the lens, but like, wow, this lighting. Anyway, moving on. My fourth reading goal kind of relates to my third one with the Goodreads goal, but I want to kind of step up my annotating a little bit. I was also very inspired by Chloe from Books with Chloe, one of my good friends, and her style of annotating is very, very detailed, and I kind of want to get back into that. I do have my own annotating style that I've been doing for a while now, basically the whole year, but I think it would help a lot more if I get way more in detail with it when it comes to like writing reviews and stuff like that. I just want to start annotating every single book, because I would only really annotate if I felt like it, which I will still probably do, like it's not that deep, but I want to get more detailed into annotating, and I just think it would be really fun and helpful for my reviews as well. And also just so much better for when I want to talk about books and videos as well, where I can actually have points where I go back and mention something that bothered me or was really cool. Yeah, annotating, we're going to step it up a notch. If you have any annotating tips, or if someone's video recently about how they annotate has really sparked your interest, let me know down below so I can then take inspiration from that. I love taking inspiration from other people in the community. So yeah, down below, yes. And my fifth and final reading goal for 2020 is probably my biggest and most ambitious one. I'm going to be going on a year-long book buying ban. Yeah, no more books for Leo Reads 2.0 in 2020, no more book hauls, none of that stuff. I am putting myself on a ban for the whole year. The reason I'm doing this is because my owned unread books now at this stage I think is close to 200, maybe 150 if I'm being generous to myself, but probably close to 200, and it honestly gives me anxiety. So yeah, the sole reason I'm doing this and putting myself on this ban is so I can get through as many books that I haven't read as possible. This might annoy some people, but there are going to be 2 exceptions to the rule. The first exception is I can buy a book if I've read it before, because that's not adding to my massive owned TBR or anything. That's just if I see a really, really cool edition of something, a book that I really love, and I want it to be part of my library, part of my collection, then I can buy it, that's fine. And then the second exception is if it's the next book in a series that I need to read. Like say it's a 7-book series, I've just read book 2 and I don't own book 3, I can just buy book 3 and not the rest of the series, if that makes sense. Purely because if it's a series I'm loving, I know I want the whole collection, and if I really need to continue it, I don't want to wait like a year. And yeah, that's the only other exception, is if it's in a series that I already own the first 2 books of and have read, or if I already own the book. Otherwise, it's gonna be the library for me if I want to read a new release or anything like that. And that's the biggest one for 2020. I just need to get my own TBR down. So that's kind of all for this short little video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you if you're still here and you've been here since the beginning, before my hiatus. Thank you so much for sticking around. And all the people that have messaged me during my time off asking if I'm okay. I was always okay, and I just want you to know that like all your messages meant a lot to me, even if I was really busy and couldn't reply. I did get quite a few messages as well, and sometimes I'm so bad at messages. Like I would look at it and be like, this is lovely, I need to reply to this, and I won't reply for like 2 months. I'm very sorry about that. But yes, thank you so much for your messages. It's been awesome, and yeah, I'm back now, and I have a reading vlog coming soon. And yeah, those are my reading goals. Let me know your reading goals down below, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. This is weird doing this again. Okay, bye.